Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes, your girl is here. I'm back with another video. Yes, welcome to Lisa's Real Spill. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, your girl is back with another one. How are you all doing on today? I hope everybody is doing great. As for me, I'm doing great. I woke up this morning. The Creator allowed me to wake up and see another day. So I'm doing great, as Tony the Tiger say. What's going on, good people? As y'all come in, please like and subscribe and share if you care. Okay? We're going to get into some things today. I want to leave y'all something to think about on today. Okay? First, we're going to talk about, I titled this video, Your Experience Holds Value. Okay? And where do our experience come from? Our story. Okay? Whatever your story is. And some of us, we won't jump out there and try things because we feel like it's not going to work. The first thing that we put in our head is that, oh, this not going to work. Right? We start thinking it's not going to work, or who we getting out here and be telling ourselves, now who want to hear what I've been through, what I went through? Okay? Instead of saying, a whole lot of people want to hear me, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to push forward with it, and I'm not going to give up. Why not flip it into something positive instead of thinking so negative? And let me tell you something. Look how many people that be out here listening to stuff that has no value. I'll wait. Think about that. Think about all the people that be out here listening to stuff that has no value whatsoever. Think about that. Think about that. Because it's a lot of people that don't have that listen to stuff that don't have any value at all. You know what I mean? But your experience hold value, just like your story do. Because your story come from experience you've had. That's how your story was created, was from experiences that you went through in your life. Okay? So if that has value, then why can't you put it together and make it something, right, that you can share with different people? Hello, hello, how are you? Landon Buffin. I hope I said that right. Buffin. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. So listen, think about that. If your experiences holds value, right? Think about the fact of your story, whatever that is. Okay? We have to stop thinking, because this is what some people do to themselves. They get up in their own head and they say, oh, don't nobody want to hear from me. Or don't nobody want to hear what I got going on. Right? But you got so many people out there that listen to bullshit. Stuff that don't have no value whatsoever. If they'll listen to that, how come people won't listen to you and your story that has value? You understand what I'm saying? So, and I truly believe that the things that we've been through in our life we went through them to learn from them so that we can take them and create something for ourselves that we can teach somebody else. I truly believe that, because what else would your experiences be for? Okay, after you done went through it and you done learned from it, what do you do with it? You just keep it to yourself? No, you create something that you can take and teach somebody else what you went through. Hello, hello. You know, you take and teach, you take that and teach it to other people who want to know how you made it through it. And you don't get caught up in worrying about somebody else doing the same thing, right? Let me give you an example about that. We all, okay, I'm a recovering addict, okay? And you got a whole lot of other people out there that's recovering addicts. Say, for instance, I had a panel up here of a lot of some of us. We all been through the same thing, right? But each one of us are going to give you a different experience. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't get caught up in that. You just do you. You do your part, your story. That's it, and that's all. You don't get caught up in what other people is doing. You don't worry about that. You just do your part, your story, and your experiences. And you're going to be surprised of what you get out of that. You understand? And not only that, doing your own thing, right? Doing your own story, you will find that that alone will make you confident in what you're doing. And it'll make you confident because it's your story, right? And you know what you're talking about. Can't nobody tell your story but you. Can't nobody tell your experience or teach your experience but you. I can't teach your experience because I don't know, what you went through. I don't know how it made you feel. I don't know none of that. So therefore, I can't teach your experience. Only you can do that. And only you can tell your story because you the only one know every little detail of what happened in your story. So you can take your story and create something to build income from it. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. And that's the best thing in the world that you would want to do is take your story and create something to build income from it. And you're going to be surprised of how many people will tap in and will be on board because you're going to be you're going to be being authentic. You're going to be giving them something that you went through, your experiences, which is something can't nobody give which is something only you can give. I can't give your experience. Somebody else can't give your experience. You're the only one that can do that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, that's the best way that you can take and make income. Is doing something that you went through that you could teach somebody else how you did it, the experiences that you had with it, and on and on and on. See, we overcomplicate stuff. That's why we be missing out because we overcomplicate it. Let me tell you something. When I got into this space, this digital space, right? I was like, oh shit. I was so like all over the place. I tried to sell other people products. It didn't work for me because I had to learn about their product so I would be able to sell it. And I still didn't have that confidence, that I wanted. I still didn't have that. So something said, make your own stuff. Stop trying to sell somebody else's thing and make your own. And that's what I did. And now I have the confidence and everything. I can be authentic because it's my stuff. It comes from me. It comes from within. It can't nobody take that away from me. You understand what I'm saying? And just like I said, I truly believe that the things that we've been through the things that we have been through in our life, I truly believe that they are there for a reason. I do. I do feel like that. I feel like the experiences and stuff that we have had in our life, they are there for a reason. Whether you write a book or you know, do a journal or an ebook or whatever you decide to do, right? But I truly believe that the things that we have been through and the stuff that we have experienced in our life was done for a reason. And like I said, we can all have been through the same thing, but you will get different experiences from each person. You see what I'm saying? Like I used to smoke cigarettes 20 years ago. I used to smoke cigarettes. If I tell you my experience of smoking cigarettes and somebody else tell you their experience of smoking cigarettes, you're going to get two different experiences, right? But we both smoke cigarettes. But you're going to get two different experiences. You see what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in the fact that, oh, everybody know about this. No, everybody know about it, but everybody don't know about your experience. Everybody don't know about your experience. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes the difference. Everybody don't know about your experience. We may know about other people's experience because they have spoke on it, but we won't know about your experience until you decide to speak on it. That's what makes the difference. So, we got to get out here, and we got to get out our own way, and we got to stop staying up here in our head. That's why we get stuck and stagnated and lost in the sauce because, excuse me, y'all, because we stay stuck up in here and we telling ourselves negative things like, oh, that's not gonna work, or don't nobody want to hear about my story, or I ain't really been through nothing. And that's a lie. That's a lie. Because if you are 20 or more, or I say even 18 and more, you've been through something. You've been through some things, even if it was your child, even if it was during your childhood, you still been through it. And it's your experience. You see what I'm saying? So that's something I wanted to talk about this today. I don't know, it just put on my heart and my mind. I wanted to share it with y'all because I want to see everybody be the best version of themselves. Hey, daughter. I want to see everybody be the best version of themselves. And excuse me, y'all. My daughter looking at me because I done scrounged up me some more Starbucks. I gotta stop, y'all. I don't know why I love the Starbucks and those little tater, they call it chives and potato and chives or something like that. I don't know why I like those things, but I know I gotta stop eating them. I do, because they not good for me. But I just love them. I do. But I'm going to stop because I stopped before and I did good. I'm going to stop. Today is my last day. Watch and see what I tell you. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah. Another example I want to give y'all. You know how you go in the store and you see Hershey bars? You see like Hershey bars, but you see them in different companies make them, right? You got your Hershey, you got y'all know what I'm saying. Like different companies make Hershey bars. They all Hershey bars, but you got different companies that make them, right? So some of them taste different than the other one. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. You see how that work? You got a lot of people that sell Hershey bars, but all of them not the same. All of them not the same. And when you taste them, you're going to get a different taste from each one. That's with anything. Don't get caught up in what everybody else do, or what everybody else doing. It's not, let me tell you something. If we haven't heard from you, then what everybody else saying doesn't even matter. We want to hear from you and your experience. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you got to look at it. We want to hear from you and hear your experience. You see? So I want y'all to think about that, because I want y'all to start creating something to make income and come off them jobs, right? Because one thing about it, you get something started in your own life, you ain't got to worry about somebody firing you. You see what I'm saying? But if you keep going to them 9 to 5 jobs, them people can fire you at any given moment. They can fire you. Don't sit back and wait for them to fire you. Go ahead and start on something. Start working on something. Go ahead and start working on something. Look, listen, let me tell you something. If you've been working on jobs and you've been working for somebody, that's something you could do too. You could talk to people about your experiences that you done had on different jobs. You see what I'm saying? And you know, how did they do you on the job and stuff like that. And then you can take and show people how you took that and made it into income. You see what I'm saying? How you took your experiences about talking about people, you know, how people treated you on the job, the different jobs you done had and stuff, and what went on some of the different jobs you had, right? But then you can also take that and turn it into ebook or something and sell it and show people how you took your experiences, talking about your experiences from different jobs and stuff, and turned it into income. You see what I'm saying? It can be done, y'all. It can be done. You just gotta put yourself out there and do it. Don't wait till you get fired. Set up something down for yourself. So if something happened with that job, you'll be all right. You know, my mom used to always tell me, always have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan. My mom used to always say that. She used to say, don't get caught just hanging out there. Always have a backup plan. Always keep how she used to say it, always keep a backup plan in your back pocket. She used to say that all the time. She did. And it makes so much sense. And as I got older, it made even more sense. You know? Because you don't want to be caught out there with nothing. You don't want to go on your job and they tell you, boss want to see you in the office. And you thinking, you know, you've been doing your job and working hard on that job. And then when you go in there, he tell you, you know, I hate to do this. But you know, we you know, we gotta let some people go. And you know, and you're one of the people that we have to let go. And you know you've been doing your job. You know you've been working hard. That's what I'm talking about. Them jobs don't care nothing about you. They will let you go. They don't care. And some of y'all know that. Some of y'all done experienced it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them jobs don't care nothing about you. They will let you go. That's why you gotta create something that's yours. You gotta create something that's yours. You can do it. You can do it. Listen. If you can go and work hard on somebody's job the way some of y'all do, you can create your own stuff. I said what I said. You can create your own stuff. And do you know, when you create your own thing, you're not even going to have to work as hard as you do on a job for somebody. Of course, you're going to have to work, but not like that. Not like that. You know? So, I wanted to talk about that. I don't know why this was on my mind this morning. I wanted to talk to y'all about that because it's so important the times that we in right now. And yes, AI is doing a lot. AI is doing a lot. Don't let AI scare you. Don't let AI scare you. Don't let AI put you, make you feel like you don't have no way, a way out. One thing that AI cannot give us is a human experience. Let me say that again. And let me take a sip. Hold on. One thing that AI cannot give us is a human experience. You heard what I said? Do you hear what I said? And people are starting to want a human experience, even though we have AI, and AI does a lot. Yes, it do. It do a lot. Don't let it scare you though. Don't let it scare you. You embrace it and you learn it so you can know how to use it in your favor. Okay? Don't don't let it don't let it scare you away. Okay? Because it's here. It's here. There's nothing we can do about it. It's here. And yes, a lot of people are losing their jobs from it. But like I said, one thing AI can't do is give you a human experience. Okay? And that's something that people want. People want a human experience. It's nothing like a human experience. Think about that. So, yeah, I want y'all, I want some of y'all to think about what I'm saying because it's true. And some people are getting so scared, they getting their panties in a bunch because they thinking that they can't uh they don't have a way out because of AI. And that's not true. That's not true. One thing, like I said, one thing AI can give you a lot of things, but AI cannot give you a human experience. And that's what people want, a human experience. So I need y'all to think about that and get on board and start. I just created a whole business. Yes, I did. Not just a business, but a movement. Okay, I'm pushing a movement. Okay, and I am so proud of myself. You know how, I don't know if any of y'all ever been through this, but I'm one of those people. I knew that I had something going on within me that I could do to help other people. I already knew I had it in me. My thing was putting it together, right? Figuring out how to put it all together. But I already knew that there was something in me that I could do to help others, right? There's problems that I can solve for other people so I can help them, okay? I already knew that. I just had to get it all together and put it all together. And that's what I did. And like I said, I didn't just put together